Hey everybody, so today I purchased a Boxee box, and there's the packaging for it, and we'll open her up, plug it in. Now what I'm kind of hoping to do with this is that I have a Western Digital 4 terabyte NAS. It's a 2 terabyte mirrored to the other two, and I got a lot of backup movies and music and everything, and I'm hoping to get that to the TV. I bought an Apple TV. It does the job okay with the hacked Plex media center that's on it, and I like Plex, but I do like Boxee as well, and I'm hoping it's going to be a lot easier to do with Boxee, and it'll look a little prettier. You know, eventually they'll probably get the Apple TV looking pretty good too, but this will do it a lot easier and a little bit more legal, I suppose. If you consider jailbreaking the Apple TV legal, I don't know. Anyways, let's get to it. Okay, so literally I only got this in the door about 20 minutes ago, so I am not good when it comes to getting these things out cleanly, but we'll see how well we can do here. Already I'm slightly stymied by the packaging. There we go. There's the unit there. Let's put that aside for a second. Literally nothing in that, just a shape to hold it. And we have AC adapter. Wow, you don't see this with everything. Apple, take note, an HDMI cable. So that's kind of nice to get that with it. That nobody cares about too much. However, I might find myself jumping into that. It's kind of shiny, nice and shiny manual. Should be mentioned that for Canada it does have French in here as well, although we all don't speak French. And other nonsensical little papers that tell us that electronics are dangerous for us. And the remote is down there still. And the remote. And that's it for the cool box. And here's the remote. And it's the battery just fell out on me. Nice and shiny, fingerprint friendly probably, and you know, awesome with the keyboard, the QWERTY keyboard on the back. That's pretty sweet. And we'll stick that battery back in. There we go. No visible lights on it at all. It kind of has a cool feel to it, actually. I thought it was a lot smaller. That's actually nice. And the unit itself. Real glossy. set it like that. And there we go. That's cool. I actually thought it had a Boxee logo right on it, but I think that must light up when you plug it in. So that's kind of cool. And we got our SD card here on the side. And on the back, we have our connections here. Our two USB ports, USB 2 for external hard drives and such. Ethernet adapter, or Ethernet connection here. HDMI connection. Optical sound connection, I will be using that as well as the HDMI, and your two composite left and right audio channels if you don't use optical. And nice rubber on the bottom, it's definitely not going to move. Power button is on top, and yeah, and as you can see, that does not move, which is nice, and it is bigger than the Apple TV, but I think it'll look good. And next up, we'll plug everything in. Basically, I'm just going to plug everything into where I have the Apple TV right now. That's where I have all the connections. And we'll go from there. Okay, see you in a second. Okay, I'll turn it on now. Now I do have it connected to the network already. I heard it did have to do a firmware update, so we'll see. As you can see from the resolution, it's got 1080p on it. It should also be noted that the remote is RF and not IR. That's kind of the only bummer, is it's not going to work with the Logitech Harmony that I have, but of course, since it was built. Okay, this doesn't look like it'll take that long, but I will come back when it's closer to being finished. Okay, here we are. As you can tell, almost done verifying. This is also good documentation in case it goes tits up and D-link needs proof. Anyways, we'll reboot. I will say the unit is quiet. There is a low hum, but that's it. Oh, of course, the upgrading. Okay, once again I'll stop it and I'll tell you how long this takes. Just for the record, the downloading of the firmware obviously is going to depend on internet connection speed, but it only took about a minute. Oh, actually this seems to be moving along fairly quickly, so maybe we'll just stay here. I may edit this before I post it, but we'll see. %, this is usually where computer people hold their breath. Excellent, it came back. Alright. Well, I do have an existing username. Just going to pause the video for a second here. Okay, so I logged in there, and now this is the next thing I'm getting. You know what, I'm just going to skip it for now. And here we are. Looks just like it does on the computer. Now, once again, I'll have to test farther. I don't know what, I really don't know what stuff works in Canada. I'm assuming that we don't have very much to watch online. Let's quickly go over to apps here. I, of course, don't see what I wanted to see. Go to app library. And of course I don't see the Netflix one, but I hear that there's an announcement tonight about that, so hopefully it's that it will be here. And hit the home button. Scan for media folders. I'm going to wait till later to give you a full review on this, but you know, so far I like it. This is just loading the launch event that starts tonight in about an hour and a half, the live Boxee event. So this will stream on here and we'll watch it on here. I did set up my sources, but it is going to take a while to find everything, but right now it looks pretty identical to the one on the PC or the Mac, so I like that. The remote feels nice, the unit is quiet, and I'll give you thoughts a little later, probably in another video. Okay, so thanks for joining me for this initial look at the Boxee Box.